Hey everyone, it's Ben, and today we're going to take a look at an awesome new pack from Vanquest. It's their Trident 31, coming up right now on Living Survival. So I previously reviewed the Trident 20, a fantastic pack from Vanquest. This is their larger version, the big brother to the Trident 20, the Trident 31. So it's 10 liters larger. It has got a ton of space and a ton of organization built right into this pack, more so probably than any other pack I've ever reviewed. So in addition to this pack being larger, they've also added some of their upgraded components to this pack as well. We'll go into those in detail in a moment. We can take a look at how it rides on the body. It is quite comfortable with the newly designed shoulder straps. Of course, you have your sternum strap, and then you have an added hip belt for those heavier loads. It is removable. Here's how it looks from the side. And the back. So with the addition of the updated design on the shoulder straps, again, they have also added load lifters and a hip belt specifically for those heavier loads. The shoulder straps have a nice contour. The air mesh, you can see, wraps around your neck a little bit, so it is very comfortable to wear, very secure to wear. One thing to note about the sternum strap here is I would like it to be higher. I've noticed they've put these Duraflex buckles that you can take off the webbing and move that up. I'm not sure these are going to get in the way. I'll probably put it right here in this sweet spot, but maybe that's something to consider in the future, is maybe they remove these so that you can freely adjust the sternum strap. I know everyone doesn't like it in the same place, and mine came very low. I have a couple of hooks here to hook things through, and then you have some organization for if you're using a bladder system, you can run your tube right down that. Again, you guys know that I love shoulder straps that come with the elastic on one side so that they can move around a little bit when you're walking. It also does have a whistle built right in. Again, tons of features on this pack. The pack does have quick release buckles here that you could use to quickly release the pack, and the hip belt pulls from the outside in, which is what I really like. You find that on most backpacking style packs. It's a lot easier to adjust when you're pulling that way as opposed to pulling that way. So that's cool that they incorporated that on this pack. So not only is this a backpack, but it can also be used sling style, and they've organized or oriented all of the pockets, including the main pocket, to be able to do so. So you can throw it around the front, for example, and you can access all your equipment on the go without having to take the pack all the way off. So since this main pocket is oriented that way, we can flip this open and I can grab things like my camera, I can grab other things, my computer, and pull that out, and then just flip the bag back around. So it's nice that you have top access like a backpack, but you also have the side access. And then again, with the other zips here, they're also side access, so that you can reach down and grab things there. You can reach down into this other front compartment here and grab things there. And you can even reach into your CCW pocket in the back and draw a pistol that way. So very nice the way they've set up this bag. Very multi-purpose. So as you'll notice right off the bat, this is a large pack. It's a lot larger, in fact, than the Trident 20. 10 liters more space in this guy, and there is a ton of organization and features. This pack is made with 1000D Dura, so top of the line material there. It also has the ITW Duraflex buckles, which are top of the line buckles. So we can go over some of the features on the outside, and then we'll dig into the inside. Starting with the top here, you've got this very large grab handle. It's very well padded. It's got more padding than the Trident 20, and it's also a lot larger here, so that you have plenty of room for if you're wearing gloves. Let's flip around and look at the back. Again, updated design on the shoulder straps. They are contoured and very comfortable. They do have the air mesh on the back side of them. There is also a whole lot of air mesh on the back of the pack with the air channels here so that the air can flow through. Again, you have some clips. You have the sternum strap with the whistle and your quick detach at the bottom of the straps. All the webbing and materials, or all the webbing does have the Velcro organizers on it, so you can tie up your webbing. The top also does have load lifters, which is nice. If you're carrying a really heavy load, you don't want that to be falling off the back of your back, so you can use those load lifters to bring that top portion of the pack towards your body. And again, you have 3 different spaces for the drink tube to come out. You have one here, then you have one on either side, and you can run that drink tube down and organize it with the Velcro on the shoulder strap. down to the waist strap, which is removable. It's minimal, I like that, but it does serve its purpose, especially when carrying heavier weight. It's got a few connection points here for your MOLLE, and then also has the pull from the outside in adjustments there, which I really like. Again, high quality Duraflex buckles on those. The sides of this pack are a little bit different. On this side you have a zipper that allows this pouch to pop out, so you can store water bottles in there. I like that it's really deep. Some packs come with it very shallow and you can't get much in there, let alone a water bottle. So you can get water bottles in there. You can also put a tripod in here if you're using this for electronics or camera gear. And then there's a few different ties here so that you can put this around your water bottle and keep it secure. You can also, if you have something that's longer, maybe even you could put a knife or something in here, a machete, you can attach that at the top as well so that it's not rolling all over the place. So I do like that. It's nice. It's got the zipper adjustment. Another thing you're going to notice is these updated zipper pulls. They make grabbing things like the zippers very, very easy. You can just stick your finger right in there and pull, so that's a welcome addition. On the other side there is no pouch, but you do have the Hapalon MOLLE, or the laser cut MOLLE, which is nice, low profile, high quality, and then you have your access to your main compartment. On this side you'll also notice the pulls to access the CCW compartment, which you can flip open. It does have Velcro on the back so that you could put a holster in here. And again, this pack was made to be accessed from the top like a regular backpack, or it's also made to be accessed from the side if you're using it sling style, which is really nice when you have you know, a computer that you have to take out and put back a lot, or camera equipment. You can have this right in front of you and access your equipment that way. So you have this nice back pocket in here. You can feel the frame behind that, a nice contoured frame sheet, so that gives you the quick and easy access to the CCW compartment. And there also is little loops here that you could put locks on if you wanted to lock the zippers. So the front and internal storage is where this pack goes completely bonkers with organization. Like I said, I'll do my best to try to show it all to you. On the front here you have this very low profile Velcro or hook and loop, and you can store something behind that, which is nice, and then you can cinch it down, or you could store it in front of that and cinch it down with this shot cord here. You can attach your morale patches, blood type, whatever. You also have some more of that down below, so it is actually MOLLE, but it's also hook and loop. Again, with the zipper pulls, very, very nice. You have zipper security here with the button so that you can prevent that from sliding down on you. So the front here, you have just a basic pocket. It's about the only thing on this pack that is basic. Just a basic pocket, nice large pocket for stashing things, maybe maps or your cell phone or other items that you want to be able to quickly grab. Again, this pack is oriented so that you can access it from the top, but you can also access it sling style from the side. So everything is going to sort of be tailored to that. Up top here in this pocket, you have a massive amount of organization, probably the most amount of organization I've seen for a small pocket. Not only do you have this this shock webbing here, it's staggered so that you can put all sorts of different things in there. Then you have a Velcro compartment behind that, and then you also have this zipper compartment with not only the mesh, but they have this sort of fine mesh in the front of that as well, which is a nice touch. And this pocket is padded or fleeced so that you can put sunglasses or other valuable items in there without them getting scratched up. Even the internal zips are YKK, so again, quality throughout this entire pack. Behind that front access pocket, you have a large pocket, considered by many to be the admin pocket. So again, it's made so that you can access it from this side, so the flap folds over that way. You have a couple Velcro pockets here, or one large Velcro pocket here, again with that see-through mesh on the bottom so that you can see your components. Then you've got more rows of that elastic webbing here, a keeper, a large pocket behind that, and then on the bottom here you have 4 separate little pockets. So whatever you want to put in there, you can organize it to your heart's content with this pack. So then on this side with the adjustable pocket here, there is actually a pocket behind that. You can open that up, and that gives you access to another keeper, and then several different pockets here for keeping notebooks, or again, just keeping whatever you want to stash in there. There's a few little loops here for hooking things on, loops everywhere on both sides. And then you have your access, or your main access to the pack. Again, if these zippers were up top here, you could simply access the pack from up top like a normal backpack and grab your gear that way, or you can use it sling style, which is how I prefer to use this pack when I have camera equipment in it. And you can use that to open the side of the pack here, so you can keep this top part zipped up there, and then you can access the pack this way. And you can see that there is a whole lot of space in here and a whole lot of organization. Starting on the flap here, again, you've got that see-through netting, which is nice. The Velcro compartments, this would be good for like chargers or batteries or filters, if you're using it for as an electronic bag. I've got a bunch of different stuff in here. I've got it loaded up with several different items just to show you the organization. If you weren't using it for electronics, you can take these panels out, which is nice. There's hook and loop on both sides, so you can pull these right out and just use it as a normal backpack if you were just going to use it maybe as a bug out bag or something. But the addition of those dividers here, not only they padded, but they keep your electronics from wiggling around. So I have a full DSLR in here, more bags, and then it'll fit up to a 17-inch laptop. So it's got a retention here, and then you've got this whole padded back portion here for keeping a laptop. So lots of room and lots of organization in there. This back portion is also where you would put a water bladder if you wanted to use one. Again, that gives you access to the water, the tube outlets. And then going further down the inside of the pack here, you have even more Velcro pockets. So you have a large one on the front side here, and then a large one on the top of the front side here. So two big large pockets. Again, if you took all these organizers out of here and just used it as a large bag, you've got a ton of options on both sides for putting anything, hook and loop, holsters, different accessories and things like that. And then that gives you better access to these larger side compartments. So again, very, very versatile. It's very, very multi-purpose with what you can use it for. As with many Vanquest packs, the interior of all the pockets on this pack has this high-vis, I believe it's 210D nylon ripstop material, so very high quality material. And it's nice that it's highly visible so that you can see your components down in your pack even when you have low light. Lots of space, lots of organization in a very high quality bag. So I believe as of today, or the date of this video, these are now available. I'm going to post a link below to Vanquest website where you can check these out. You can get them in all their different colors, as well as their special colors, the multicam black and I believe the multicam. Again, very functional pack, larger in size than the Trident 20. Some thought that may have been a little bit small. So not only with the larger size, but all the improvements that they've done, or upgrades that they've done on not only this pack, but their other packs as well. They are some fantastic features for sure. And as you can see, this particular pack is a great multi-purpose pack. It can fit a bunch of different roles, whether that be your electronic equipment. It has all the padding and things for laptops and cameras, but also for everyday carry gear, or even turning it into a survival kit or even a bug out bag. You can take those inserts out, and it's got all the functionality of a kit or a survival type bag, tactical style bag, that you could ever want. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Please give it a big thumbs up for me. Make sure you share this video to anybody who might be interested on your social media. Feel free to follow me on my social media as well. All my links to Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are in every description below my video, so make sure to give me a follow as well. Please, if you haven't already done so, click that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for more videos.